if you have too much acid in your blood, because sometimes things go into our bloodstream and cause our body to act. I begin to read it up and I realize it says that it balances your hormone. You know, hear me? This brings it back into alignment. Hey guys, welcome back to our next video. Before I jump into the video, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Turn on your post notification bell so when I upload a video, you can be notified. Now guys, you see by the title down below, you see why I'm here, and know me. Once it is something to do with health, once I see it work for me, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna speak on it. And I don't want you guys to skip through this video. I'm gonna tell you exactly how this thing works. You see, sometimes we have to understand that we don't have to go to this bag of doctor. The Bible tells us the herb is the healing of the nation, and I strongly believe in the word of God. It cannot lie. So you guys all know that I have this hive business, allergic reaction, and couple months, well, it's been happening from 2023 comes in. It's been happening, and I've taken pills, I've gone to the doctor. I want to see the video. Me go do blood tests, me self-diagnose myself, all of those things. You saw the videos, and when me think that yes, this one is it no work. Guys, let me tell you something. There are days when it's like the hives are so tiny, but I know that they are hives. There are days when there is none. So I start to think that it is something that I'm eating, my environment, something I clean. I change my diet. I try to pick on this to see if that is causing it. All of that. These hives get so bad at times that it leaves inflammation. And inflammation comes in my joints. Sometimes I just wake up and I feel like my finger spraying or my licky up. It's the inflammation in it. If you watch my ordination video, some people may see me happen. Inflammation was in my knees, guys. Listen, and that was, oh God. Inflammation comes sometimes in my toes. I can't even explain it. But let's get into the video, the meat of the matter. Cloves. Cloves. So, I am a type of person who likes to read up on things and try to see how best it can work for me. And I don't even remember how I came about learning about this. But I was saying to myself, I need to get some of these things. I don't know what it is for, but I need to get some. And so I began to read up on it. And I remember I went to a wedding and we were talking, and some of us were talking, and then cloves come up, and then I said, me did say me I go get some of these, but I didn't get around to get it. And so after the wedding, I said, I am going to buy this. So I started to read up on it. Now, my birthday. So the wedding was the Saturday. No, the wedding was the Thursday. My birthday was the Saturday. So I did not get around to get this. Sunday it was on me, I didn't get around to get it. But something happened Sunday after my birthday. I was lying in the bed and I started to read up on symptoms concerning your menstrual cycle, like what can happen. And then I came across this word, progesterone hypersensitivity. I'm going to put it here. Progesterone hypersensitivity, something like that. What this is, it's when it's like before your period come, the progesterone in your body elevates. Now, I don't know, doctor diagnosed me. I know my body, I know what I have been going through. Now, when I look at the meaning of it, I was like, this is the exact thing that I'm going through. So I start to say, okay, it's always happened like this for real. 3 to 10 days before my mens come, I would experience hives. And then after my period, I would still experience hives. But it never really dawned on me like that to say, all right, Adisakazi. But that morning when I read up about it, I said, this is it. So I begin to look what can lower my progesterone hypersensitivity. What can lower it? I look at the symptoms of it. It says hives, it says swelling, all of the things that I've been experiencing. And I said, this is the exact thing that I've been going through. Now, guys, when I started to read up on it, I started to look what can lower it, because this is some hormonal imbalance thing, and I need something that will really work. I don't want to go to the doctor. I don't want to get any medication, because I really think these things come from the medication that I'm going through. Because when I first came back to Jamaica in 2020, when I had my son, I went on family planning. I was having some bleeding issue, and then after that, I came off the injection, and I said, listen, me stop with family planning, but I was still having the bleeding. I remember I went to a doctor, and they gave me, I think, 56 pill or 46, one of the above, that I must take, and it will normalize my period. I took it, and it normalize my period to 9 days. Then it take time reduce. Then I wanted to go, because anybody know me love church. Anyway, function them me want for the day. So I said, listen, me want tap this, because I want God this church function. And so I stopped my period that I vow I will never do again. I will not do it again. I stop it, and boom, my cycle messed up again. So this is causing a lot of imbalance in my hormones, because I troubling it, and then I this, that. So I believe these are the things that cause the hypersensitivity, the progesterone hypersensitivity to occur. Now, guys, I started to say, what me can use? I don't know about a sell clove there now, you know. Me start saying, what me can use to bring down my hormone level? I'm gonna tell you some things that this thing does. Listen to me. Doctor, I'm gonna tell you a whole heap of things, you know. Let me just start. So I said I need something. I look up and I saw where it says vitamin D3 works perfectly. Well, me say me will read, and if you send me to somewhere else, me I go read again. So me stay. So I looked it up and I saw vitamin D3. I have a bottle of vitamin D3 at home, so I started to take one. Now, to me feel like me still need this. So I begin to read it up, and I realize it says that it balances your hormone. If your progesterone or your estrogen is imbalanced, it balances it out. And so I said, okay, this sound like me need it. So I asked my neighbor to buy it for me, because I wasn't going on the road. So I asked my neighbor to purchase it for me. She purchased it and bring it back to me. Mind you, I was so anxious to take this thing that as me get it, me pull it. Look how I pull. As me get it, me pull it. Now, here's why I say herb is the healing of the nation. And sometimes we waste our money and God provide everything for us to get better, for us to heal ourselves. Now this lowers inflammation. And if you know, the more inflammation is in your body, the more viruses, diseases, and the more the allergic reactions will act up. So when you take this, it lessens the inflammation in your body. So I was having an inflammation in my big finger that day that I got this. And so I started to read up how to take it. I saw some person say you can boil it and drink the water. No, me don't know how much you boil, so me no bother go with that. I saw some person says you can take 2 in the morning, 2 at night, and it will work wonders. Now, me not being hesitant because I need it, I pulled the package and I took 2 of them. No, me never expect the taste to be nice. When I took it, I never would really expect. It had a numbish feeling in my mouth. It literally numbed my tongue, and then it gets bitterish, and so I swallowed it with some water. Now, as me said, me love read. So I went ahead and I read up again about it. I realized that this thing is also good for toothache. So if you have toothache, this is like a numbing source to numb the area until you get to a dentist. This thing you see in my hand here. So I took it. Then maybe 2 minutes or so, the inflammation that was in my finger gone. So me I said, no sir, me mind. This is not real, I must me mind this. I was literally saying this to myself. I said, no, this can't real, I must me mind. Till when I was telling my neighbor about it, I was saying the same thing. I said, no man, this is my mind. Now guys, for maybe 3 weeks or 2, I've been having this coughing. I have sinus, terrible sinus at times. But this one, it's like I feel it draining inside and I have a cough with it. So when I cough, it feel like mucus is in my lungs or something. So it feel to me, I'm gonna be honest. Till one point, I said, no, sir, it look like I have to go to doctor. I don't know, I love doctor, say no, but the blood of Jesus. So, I said, no, man, it look like I have to go to doctor. I took the cloves that very same day. I'm gonna show you something, guys. And when I took the cloves, I was lying down. I realized that I started coughing. It also suppressed cough too, and it gets rid of cold, sinuses, infections, bacteria, worm. Listen, it resets your body. I call this something that resets your body. If your body did out of motion, something off, this bring it back in alignment. You know, hear me? This bring it back into alignment. So I took 2 that same day. Cough. Realized mucus started coming up. So I start spit more often. In the night, I got up, because they say you can take 2 in the mornings, 2 in the night. I took 2 around 3 a.m. Guys, this thing worked wonders. No, I wasn't paying any attention anymore to my hives. I was paying more attention to what it was doing to the cold. Now I took it and I realized the coughing, how it used to sound, starts to sound different. Like when your airways is getting clear, like when the mucus is coming out, that's how I started to feel. I said, no, sir, this is too good for be true. I start taking this the 27, 28, 29, 3 days. 3 days. And if I upload this video now, I might, but I'm gonna continue because I'm on my, woman thing, and I'm taking it to see something, to really confirm this thing. But so far, it has worked wonders. It has worked wonders. I woke up this morning, I realized how I felt with the coughing, it's no more. It is no more. The mucus, no more. All I do is take 2 in the mornings, 2 at nights, and that is all I do. Drink water, a lot of water, and that is it. This thing also normalize the acid in your blood, in your body. It help with digestion. It speeds up your metabolism. Listen to me. I know that there are other cloves brand, so no have to buy this. Cause me think clove. I'm gonna buy a next brand and take it just the same. But get on yourself cloves. Get on yourself cloves. I've read so many things about it. If you want to get pregnant, you boil it, you drink it, and you get pregnant. It boosts your sex drive. It allows the men to get blood flow down there. Hello. Herbs is the healing of the nation. Baby, I'm telling you, I think I found the remedy. And I think I know now what happens to me. Hypersensitivity in my progesterone. Make me not know me I call the word right. Progesterone. That's what has been happening to me. I had an imbalanced hormone problem. And all these doctors was telling me something that I'm eating is triggering it, and this, that. Nobody was paying attention to this part of it. So I want to let you guys know, if you have problem with your hormone, take this. If you have problem digesting your meal, take this. If you have problem, and the next thing again that I found out, that vitamin K2 or vitamin K and vitamin D3 works together. So if you take vitamin D3 and it doesn't absorb in your body because it needs something to help it. So vitamin K is in cloves. So what I do, I take the vitamin D3 and the cloves together. So me chop the cloves, take my vitamin D3 and drink some water. Listen to me, guys. I am just grateful and thankful that God still talk to him people them. And sometimes all we have to do is be patient and wait. When I tell you that this thing make me torment, me no know what to do, me afraid to eat, me afraid for this, me afraid for that. But now, thanks to cloves, it saved me. It make me feel better in my body. It has so many benefits, guys. Try it. Try it. Stay tuned. And I love you all. Mwah.